Welcome to Cryptid Technical. Please enjoy your stay. It's probably permanent. As you navigate the halls of our home, our technicians will provide you guidance. Stay out of all the Wendigo's bedroom and don't accept directions from Granny. And all these snacks are off limits. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Cryptid Technical. My name is sometimes CJ.
And I am Ninja Chris.
We fired Andrew. We've replaced him. Don't ask us how.
Hello there, people. I am the beardless man. It's Fandrew.
You guys can't see this guy, but we're pretty sure he's got coronavirus.
No, I'm not covering up face for that.
Ninja, get a lime.
Get a lime? Sure, I'll go get a tick.
We're not sure where Andrew went, but we're very scared right now.
Says you.
Whatever it is that made the paw print outside is in the house.
I've been finding dog hair everywhere.
I put a chair under the door. I'm hoping it holds it back.
I brought my 15 dogs with me
Why do you have 15 dogs?
because I could not afford 16.
You gotta do something about that shedding, man.
Season 3, Episode 4, Dad Jokes. So, we've gone over Rougarou and the Beast of Bray Street. Bray Road, the Beast of Bray Road.
His cousin, the Beast of Bray Street.
And I'm not feeling real confident that either of those is what's now running around downstairs and possibly eating the unicorn.
A roo.
Oh, not the unicorn. I'll talk
What-
to the Wendigo.
What's
She'll
a
protect the unicorn.
What's a unicorn?
It's a horse with a horn. And if you irritate it, it'll kill you
Stabs you with its face.
Oh,
with its face weapons.
I will stay away.
I can't fuck with you. Oh, man. All right. So, I've seen a lot of people online posting about Dogman. I'm feeling like there's a really good chance that what we're dealing with is in fact Dogman.
Dogman?
Dogman.
So Andrew does not understand.
I mean, we're obviously assuming things about it,
Yes.
but
You assume its gender of dog.
I didn't name it.
Could be Wolfman.
Ninja named it.
I didn't name nothing. I just took a plastic casting of his footprint.
Okay. Actually, though, before we get into any sort of lore and mythology involving this old Dogman, we do have new Patreon supporters to thank. We'd like to thank our brand new Patreon supporter, Kyle Nelson.
Government name, everything.
Yeah, well, that's what he put on Patreon, and everyone can see it.
It's true.
So, thanks, man. We actually, we really appreciate that. Kyle started listening to us, would be about 3 weeks ago now, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna give these guys some money. I want to watch their stupid video."
Yes. And he's took the question tier, so we are waiting for a question.
Oh yeah, Kyle. Yeah, go ahead, ask a question, and as long as it's mostly appropriate, we'll answer it.
Yes, Fandrew will find Andrew to answer this question.
It can be personal if you want it to be, to a point, or it can be about cryptids, and then we'll go do some homework and answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who thought we would have been doing homework after college? I thought the college stuff was over by now.
We have a podcast. Our whole life is homework.
I kept my normal trend of... Oh, wait. Fandrew kept his normal trend of studying last minute.
as did I. But that's not entirely true. I actually found in the one Cryptid Facebook group that we're in, they've been posting about somebody does a Dogman series on YouTube. I've been taking a look at that. It's actually really good. I'm gonna go ahead and link that in our description. If any of you guys want a more in-depth look on Dogman, you guys can check this out. It's actually really great, and I don't want to say much more about it because I don't want to like completely give it away. But it was wonderful, and it stimulated a lot of our research. Well, I was watching Grimm, and yeah, because honestly, like you guys know when you listen to our show, we don't really go crazy detail with a lot of things. We give you a brief overview about what the creature is, and really our bread and butter is telling you where you can find this thing in average everyday situations. You know, between movies, video games, when you drive up and down the street, its actual location, whatever. If you want to put together your stuff, that's really what we're out here giving you.
He likes to hang out at the Michigan Mall.
What?
What was that?
That was Windows Defender not minding its business.
Alrighty then.
Good thing nobody's gonna hear that, but that was loud and it hurt my ears.
I heard it through the headphones.
Mhm.
Right? That's what I'm saying. If you guys subscribe to Patreon, you guys will see our new setup. We no longer have wires everywhere all over the table. We look more professional now.
Yeah, moving up in the world.
When we do some interviews in the future, maybe we won't look like a sloppy bunch of butts. Anyway.
Just like look 1/3 a sloppy butt.
Right?
And then 3 of them equal 1 sloppy butt.
But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about Dogman.
Lore and mythology.
Law and mythology.
You should leave that in.
So yeah, we're looking at the summer of 1938. It was this is a radio prank.
I remember that day.
You remember that day?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, it was
It
interesting.
was a hot day.
believe it was a Tuesday.
Well, that's mostly where people think that the Dogman came from, was a radio prank from 1987. But the story goes, the summer of 1938, there was Robert Fortney, 17. He was out fishing along a river near Paris, Michigan, and like a bunch of feral dogs come out of the woods, right? They're menacing him because I guess that's what feral dogs do. I've never encountered feral dogs. If you've encountered feral dogs, email us at cryptidtechnical@gmail.com so that we can know what it's like to encounter feral dogs, because that sounds like a miserable experience.
Depending.
Are they nice? Do they bite you?
Depending.
Did you get to keep your shoes?
I mean, like, some dogs are just buttholes, but other ones are like,
Are they chihuahuas? Are they a chupacabra?
they'll leave you alone.
Actually, no. Feral dogs just started going back to Chernobyl,
What?
and now they're a little radioactive.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, they're trying to track the wildlife so that when they go out and they're not too irradiated.
That's not good. Oh, okay. So, anyways, the rest of the story. The guy's out there. He's fishing at the river. These feral dogs come out of the woods. They scare the crap out of him. They're menacing. They're doing their dog stuff that they do. And he fires his gun to scare them off. Because I guess that's what you do in Michigan. You just walk around with your gun. I'm not against it. I'm moving to Michigan. You guys will have to move with me to come to the studio.
Well, I mean, that's if we can get out of this damn house. You know,
Andrew and
aliens
I-
won't let us leave.
Andrew and I are built for that weather. You're kind of effed.
What do you mean? I'm always in the cold. I love
Right.
the damn cold.
You've been pudging up, though.
A little bit. Actually, I've been getting steady around 210.
Who is this Andrew you speak of? I'm Svandrew.
We actually like that guy.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Svandrew doesn't like you.
That's fine. That's fine.
What was that?
That was my stomach
Oh,
because I haven't had any lunch.
I thought it was my stomach.
It was mine.
That's a loud stomach.
Yo, it is. It's growling. I wonder if the microphone picked it up.
Yeah.
That was a significant noise.
Yeah. Speaking of significant noise,
If you fart.
tuck you out of your face hole.
Oh.
Continue.
Yeah, so he fires the gun, the dogs run off. Except for one, which is like this big black deal. And it doesn't look scared, so he fires a shot and whizzes one right past its head. And the dog stands up on its hind legs and like smirks at him.
Like I see you what you do there.
You cannot touch this.
You cannot touch me.
This. You will
And then
never
he sounds
have
like
this.
Zoidberg
You will
as he
never
runs
have
away.
this. No, but he swears that it smiled, and like the biggest thing about it was it had very human blue eyes.
Haha, see my beautiful blue eyes. You cannot harm me.
Well, he said, like, what dog has blue eyes? If anybody's ever had a
Huskies?
husky, we've seen a dog with blue eyes. But
Yeah.
this is a jet black dog. I've never seen a jet black husky.
Yeah. It's been through the car wash and covered in paint. That's what happens at my car washes in my land.
So anyway, yeah. And then with the 1987 radio prank,
You cover the dirt with paint.
right. This whole story was done over a 1987 radio prank. Like, this guy told the story about this whole situation, and right afterwards, this guy Luther, his cabin was attacked by a very strange dog, which is a very large coincidence.
Luther cabin.
Yes.
It's his first name, Lex.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a cabin near Luther. I
Oh.
didn't read my fucking notes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lex Luthor cabin.
Lex Luthor cabin.
Yeah. Haha, that's a funny joke there. Person of ninjas.
We don't like this Sven guy. We gotta get him out of here.
Yeah, we got to
It's not
recast.
Sven, it's Vandrew.
This is Vandrew. Whatever. We
Sven Svendrew?
need to get rid of him. We gotta get Andrew
Sven,
back.
Yeah, we got to find him.
Who fired him anyway?
You
I think it was one of the dragons.
beardless boy.
Did he go in the Wendigo's bedroom?
beardless boy over there?
I would imagine he would have been. Yeah, he'd probably have to find a body.
Like how he goes, the beardless. I'm beardless. His beard sticking out the bottom of the scarf.
Shut your face. There is no beard here. I'm also beardless.
It's got them rosy cheeks.
You don't know my cheeks because I cover them. That in my land, you don't show your cheeks.
All right. Well, anyway, out in out in Michigan, Dogman's obviously like a real big thing, and there's a ton of merchandise that gets sold from that radio show host Steve Cook from the 1987 prank. He sells like a big pile of merchandise for it, and all of that, like, this is actually really cool. All the profits from that go to support AC Paw, which is a no-kill animal rescue.
Oh, nice.
I see paw.
AC Paw, you bitch! Don't fuck this up.
AC paw.
Oh my God! Somebody get Trump. We need to deport this guy.
No, you cannot. I'm from this nation.
Oh, clearly,
Yeah,
clearly,
yeah,
clearly.
yeah. I come from Michigan.
Anyway, that's
You were speaking about my homeland.
that's the brief overview of Dogman. They have continued sightings. There's a lot of people out there with Dogman stories, and if you guys want to hear more of those, I suggest clicking the link that I've linked about that YouTube channel.
What about the?
Oh,
They actually have like a society for this, don't they?
yeah. No,
A bunch of people.
maybe you should
I don't
hold
cover
on.
I don't cover pop
Maybe,
culture.
maybe you should
It's
hold
considered pop culture.
your faces.
Listen, I cover lore and mythology. I do not cover things like that.
Okay.
I tell you what it looks like. I tell you what it does. He
Hey,
talks about that.
hey,
You tell him how to kill it.
hey, ninja.
We'll define the roles here.
Listen to this.
You want to be the next one replaced with some scarf guy?
Listen to this, ninja.
I don't know. They pay me a lot
Stop
of money.
it. Stop your face hole. Stop talking.
Maybe.
Listen.
He sounds like the moon people from Aqua Teen.
Yeah,
Linda,
but
Linda.
I'm
Listen to me.
sticking it up as hard as I can.
don't you want to learn more, click here now.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, I'd be telling you to shut up so we could segue into the next segment.
Yeah, shut up so we can segue into the next segment.
Segue it on?
Give him the finger.
God damn it.
I have a hoverboard.
Stop
Fuck
it.
your segue.
Stop it. Stop your face holes. Stop them.
Hidden in plain sight.
Face hole.
God damn it.
He's got a face hole. I got a pie hole.
I like
Well,
pie.
you mentioned something.
Spandrew talks out of his
Span-
butthole.
Svandrew is getting enough of your shit and might quit soon as well. Svandrew, you mentioned organization. There is the NAPTA, or no, I don't know how to pronounce
NAPNO?
words. NADP, the North American Dogman Project. There are 646 members. Quite a big organization.
We reached out to them to see if we could catch somebody to come be a guest on the show for this one. They didn't answer me. Made me sad.
Yes. They break up their United States into 5 different regions. You have Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, Region 4, and Region 5. Different regions. That's how they count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, that's better than a Rougarou.
Is
The Aloha region.
Region
Generally-
5. It's part of Alaska and Hawaii is a Region 5 area.
Ah, so they do have that. They follow the Pokemon protocol.
Yes, but there's also other things. There is a Indian race of warriors, a warrior society. Chanini, Chananini, Chanini, Chanchina,
Cheyenne, dude.
Shinini,
Those are the Cheyenne.
Shanani,
Well, Shipoopy?
Shinunus.
Shipoopy.
The warrior society called themselves Dogman, or Dog Warrior, Dog Soldier. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what Svandrew says. There is a coffee company. You know, everyone loves their coffee. Otherworldly Coffee, who I reached out to. That Andrew reached out to, because I am not Andrew. To ask if they would want to sponsor with us.
And what did they say?
Nothing.
Seems to be
They-
a trend with this fucking group.
They did not respond to Andrew. Maybe Svandrew will reach out again and get something.
I thought Svandrew didn't reach out. It was just Andrew.
Yeah, that's why Svandrew might have some luck if he reaches out. But their coffee blend, Dogman. They had Dogman, and for their blend, wears a nice top hat and trench coat.
It's a fancy dog, man.
Yeah. He looks like he is solving crimes on his
Sherlock
weekend.
Dog Man.
Yes.
He is solving crimes, yeah.
Yeah. Now.
Yep, I just checked. And we have a new follower on Podbean as of today. But
Oh, nice.
nothing from the Dogman Society.
Well, hold on. I will tell you more. Yes, that's true what you just said. That's all I want to tell you.
Oh, is that we have new followers?
No. Well, you found that. I found this. That's what
I
we
did
do.
just get an email from Podchaser. Apparently there's something wrong with my profile.
Huh. Oh, that's why they removed you.
Apparently.
Okay. I was saying,
Lack of beard.
well, he doesn't have a picture. I added him on. I'll talk this when Andrew comes back. He'll talk about this later. So there is a comic book series that is fairly popular book series called Dogman. It is the same person that made Captain Underpants, about 2 cops, one being a very dumb but strong human, And then another one being a dog that was super smart, but very weak. And there was a villain named Petey the Cat that set a bomb and blew them up.
Of course, it had to be a cat
Yes.
against the dogs.
Yes. Only they could not both survive. So they attached the dog head to the human body and made the Dogman. With the smarts of a dog and the body of a human. I don't know how disturbing that is, but it seems like it is. What are you doing over there?
Fixing my pod chaser.
Oh, okay. Haha.
That's what you get for chasing pods.
All right, I fixed my pod chaser. That seems. Apparently, I needed to clearly display my face with no logos, which I don't understand what was wrong with the previous picture. So I just updated it to a brighter version of the same picture.
Oh, yes. Did you have a hat on?
Yeah, dude. I always have a hat on.
Did the hat have a logo?
No, I'm tell you, it was backwards.
Okay, the movies. We have The Dogman, 2012, where a farmer has a local problem of things eating his animals, then slowly upgrades to eating people. Unfortunately, the neighbor, who happens to be an Indian, knows how to cure the disease and cures this Dogman coming after him. There was another one where I would say it's a little bit, that's a stretch for Svandrew, called Dogman. It's an Italian film where a dog groomer has his little girl that's super proud of him. So you look up to daddy and you're like, oh, you're such a good man. But he gets picked on by the bullies. And the bullies make him do cocaine.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, yeah.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
But he does not, he is no stitchy. He does not snitch on the people. So when cocaine bust happens and he takes the blame for it and goes to jail. But when he comes back from jail, the bad guy comes back and he's like, oh, I have the ability to get good cocaine, bad guy. Here, try some of my sample of cocaine. And the bad guy likes the cocaine so much that listens to him and says, you get me more cocaine. And the dog groomer's like, okay, bad guy, but you go into the dog crate. Oh, you take a picture of your beautiful face.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to make Podchaser right.
Yeah.
Podchaser's OP.
So bad guy gets into the crate and he's like, haha, I tricked you, you doggy, you. But the bad guy's like, oh, this is a dog crate. I'm just going to kick myself out of it. As you do. That's, yeah.
As I do, huh?
Yeah, you know how to kick things.
Yes.
Yeah, so he gets out of the crate, but the guy goes, haha, lead pipe, and hits him on the back of the head. And then straps him to the dog groomer, where he puts a chain around his neck. And checks on him, because he's still not the bad guy yet. And he's like, are you okay, bad guy? And the bad guy gets him in a headlock. And then he kills them with the pushy of the buttons. And the chain wraps around his neck and goes tighter and tighter.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Got a nice garrote.
So he played the choking game.
With the bad guy, yes, after giving him the cocaine.
Wow.
Or heroin. It was a cocaine. I think it was cocaine. Us foreigners, we don't know our drugs.
Oh shit.
There was another one I like to add, because it's very, very, very sad. An anime called Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh no.
Where there was a little girl looking up her daddy, as little girls do. And the daddy decided to go crazy and start combining things. And he took his little girl and the family dog and combined them together to make a dog child.
That's like a chimera, though.
That was a chimera.
Yes, it was a dog. It was a dog chimera. Dog person.
It wasn't a dog man. It was a dog girl.
Yes. Dog girl. Dog man. Are you arguing gender now?
Am I what?
Gender.
Jaundice?
John gender. Gin Tanya.
Gin and tonic?
Yeah. Speaking of
He
gin
has
and
such a
tonic,
thick accent. I cannot understand him.
Svandrew doesn't understand your face because you don't know how to stop talking.
Nobody understands my face.
Australia. Oh, true. Because you don't have it covered like Svandrew, though.
Not right now. I don't need to.
There was a very, very funny man that I found in Australia.
Oh, well, thank you.
That you live in Australia now?
Sometimes.
Okay, well.
Summer home, you know.
You, sir, I am submitting a complaint.
I'm trying to fix Podchaser.
He's distracted.
I'm distracted by his butthole.
Oh. We'll get that passed over to HR. We'll bring it up at the meeting.
Thank you.
I tell the changeling the same thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Gotta talk to management.
I will go speak to the Wendigo after this. you will see Svandrew's powers. I will get my 18 dogs. I have upgraded.
You have upgraded?
Yes,
Alright.
slowly. I added.
We need a better vacuum in here.
The Australian, aka Dogman, where it was a guy talking about very feral dogs. And you've seen the clip, probably, where his wife is standing to the side and he's going, "Arr, arr, 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 arr."
Oh,
Are
Lord.
you petting its belly?
Arr, arr. That is my barking. That's my fierce barking.
That did not sound like fierce barking.
Arr, 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 arr. Arr, 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 arr. Fierce barking.
If you say so.
Well, you know, you can know. You should know. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Other dog-like people. In movies, you have the high school dog boy.
All right, I've updated a photo, and it should accept it on Podchaser now.
Oh, the dog boy face?
Yeah, thanks. I have a dog boy face. All right.
No, the high school dog
Okay,
boy.
I got you. Uh-huh.
You were not listening to the high school dog.
Uh-huh.
Svandrew feels very attacked in this workplace environment. Svandrew might not be happy to come back.
Awesome.
That's all right, because the first thing Andrew did when he walked to my front door today was call me a motherfucker.
Andrew does not remember this. Svandrew does not, man.
Andrew was on the stairs, and I said, "Excuse me, Andrew." He said, "Motherfucker."
That was not in his defense. That was not directed towards you, as in, now I have to move.
He channeled his inner Samuel L. Jackson when he said it.
Call me a motherfucker.
Well, that was not the first
It's not wrong.
bad words. You started this conversation off on the wrong foot. you put the big foot down first there, boyo.
He said he put the big foot. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Well,
All right, Ninja's fired. Svandrew, you've got 2 jobs now.
Well, hold on. We'll go into giving some stataroonies. the statsies. That's what I was told to do.
He said the stataroonies.
The strength. This thing strong. Is it? Is it strong? I don't know. I don't think it had any thingies that said it can give you
Didn't it
smirky faces.
take out a horse?
Yeah,
It
I mean
gave you-
it's fairly strong. It's a little bit stronger than I'd put it like a normal human.
Yeah.
Then I'll give it a 6. 6.
That's probably fair.
That
Probably
one.
could have gone a little lower than 6, but
Well, it's got the claws.
right on.
Agility, I will also give that a 6.
The changeling is going crazy.
Yeah.
Svandrew, we have an issue here.
I will not deal with little people.
No,
Okay.
I don't feel I can play footsies with you.
It's true. I lost my toes
Anyway, it's intelligence
in the
or-
winter.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. It was cold out.
That's why you wear the gloves and the scarf.
These aren't gloves.
With the beard you don't have sticking out the bottom.
Strandrew does not. Many things about Strandrew are unique, and having no beard is one of them.
It was his chest hair.
Yes, das. Yes.
I'll get the weed whacker.
Yeah. Yeah. No, ladies like that. Where I
Hey,
come from.
Last time that beat you up, remember?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
That's why I don't really take him out on hunts anymore.
Well, where was Fandrew? Strength, agility,
Intelligence.
intelligence. This thing has the ability to look at you and smirk. Smirkies.
So it's sentient.
So it has charisma of a 5. I would give it that, but
Because it's a booty hole, apparently.
it doesn't talk though.
It's a bully.
And give him 6 if he gives you a nice little wink when he smirks.
Ooh, see, I will give it a 6 for it.
Did it helicopter for you?
I will give it a 4 for intelligence though,
Because it didn't helicopter.
because it didn't talk.
Or helicopter.
The lack of it becoming a propeller machine does not increase its stats at all.
Well, hey, from what I understand, the Beast of Bray Road could have helicoptered pretty strong.
Oh.
I believe I can fly.
Supernatural, it will be a 0.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now you, man who cannot stop talking, segue into your segment.
Attention! Combat training.
So, we're going into this here combat breakdown. So,
Oh, wait, let me interrupt you now.
he's been interrupted. Interruption number 1. But, we're gonna go with... This-
Nothing, haha. Interrupted number 2. Take that. Okay,
Number 2.
I got my revenge.
Okay, that is good.
Greeny did a number 2. It lingered
It did.
the whole time we were setting up the table.
That's why we kept the door closed. But so for this particular Dogman and the descriptions that I've been given, usually the most common I've seen is 7 foot, so he's just relatively tall. If you see him, any like regular like wolf, I have a friend who has some husky wolf mixes, and they're quite huge, so I can see this being around 7 feet. Mostly around that, you want to give it like a weight of between 180 to 240.
That's a big dog.
It is, yes. Well, if you go, I went through the body mass index. I don't really trust it all too much, but it gives you a general estimate of what this thing, its build should be. It's solid muscle, so it should actually be
Svandrew, what are you
relatively
doing?
heavy.
Microphone falling.
This thing did say that it had a fearsome howl that sounds like a human scream. I don't know if I would consider that as an actual like weapon. It might scare some people off, but it's not really. I wouldn't say it's counted as a power or weapon. Enhanced senses.
Did I just hear Discord?
Quite possibly.
Oh. I was like, I could have swore I turned it off.
Enhanced senses. I would give this as a normal like wolf. They have really good vision, sense of smell. Strength and endurance. Assuming it keeps up its body mass. Wolves have actually been seen to run about 40 miles an hour for like 7 miles, so its endurance is got to be through the roof, more than a usual human. If it sits on you, it's gonna probably be like a VW bug. It's gonna hurt.
All right, brief pause. I gotta fix Andrew's microphone.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yes. So
The crane arm fell over again.
What do you mean back?
Hey, we rehired Andrew.
You fired me?
awesome.
I didn't fire you.
Oh.
The Wendigo did.
No, we just went out on a date.
You're dating the Wendigo now?
I'm trying to.
It's got teeth.
Hell yeah. Oh, down there? Hell yeah.
We've seen that movie.
Yeah, it's awesome. When did we get 18 dogs?
It's Vandrew.
My cousin's in town?
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, a little bit.
Family tradition.
Of being an asshole?
Yep. When you first meet. Oh,
There we go.
there we go.
That's better.
I didn't know I was that low in sounding voices. That's also a family tradition when you come back as your cousin. I mean, when you meet your cousin. That's not a 90s trope at all, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll get back into.
Yeah, good things. Things haven't changed since I've been gone.
Nope.
Still
it's about the
farting
usual.
CJ over there.
Well, I'm not coughing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Svandrew didn't call.
But you guys might be in a coffin after that. Oh!
Yeah, where's the light? Where's the
The
candle?
candle over here.
Yeah,
Oh, he moved it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, put the candle down. Svandrew's back. I heard he didn't have a beard. It's kind of weird, right? That's a little weird.
He had the chest hair growing up, so it looked like he had a beard.
Impressive.
We'll be able to do
Anyway.
that. So, yeah, the normal weapons of this particular guy is, of course, just the teeth and the claws. But normal wolves have about a bite between 700 to 1,200 pounds of pressure. So if this thing bites you, it's tearing off a limb.
That sounds painful.
It is, yes.
How much torque?
I don't know. It didn't tell me.
Oh.
But the claws, though, depending if this thing spends its time normally as a wolf, the claws should actually be blunted.
Oh,
They don't exactly have sharp claws. They have very powerful paws, but the claws, due to them tiptoeing and the contact with the ground, they usually stay blunted.
I don't know, because you have to blunt if you're walking on it. It sounds like it walks on its legs. So like the front claws shouldn't be as blunted, right?
It's the way they walk, and especially if they're sneaking around, they mostly
they're
tiptoe.
still like okay, I got you.
Yeah, they actually their
What if-
claws are actually very blunt. Apparently,
What if they wear gloves?
then it'll be sitting there shaking them off, like in them really weird dog videos where people put the booties on their dogs and they hit
Yeah.
them.
Like the cat ones or whatever.
Yeah, my dog didn't like that at all.
Mitten kittens. Mitten kittens.
Considering this thing has a mild intelligence, you might actually be able to get away with hunting this like you would any normal wolf. Or even a human. You can probably actually just, corral it into a place, capture it, dead drops. Since there's no supernatural abilities, as long as you're light on your feet, you should be able to do relatively well.
So it's like fighting a really, really big dog.
But the one that can stand on its hind legs, you're pretty much fighting a Olympian athlete.
I would say a wolf. A wolfy wolf.
And
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah.
And you don't need silver, apparently. So, I mean, this thing is any normal weapons will help, so you can shoot it if you want.
No. Oh, I want. We know how CJ do.
There was a couple where you said you weren't actually shoot it.
This is how a CJ do.
Yeah. What
But,
were those? Do you remember?
what?
Do remember? I wouldn't shoot a will-o-wisp because it's gas.
What the hell episode was that?
He
Will-o-wisp.
just told you.
Oh. Now you want me to go dig through the Will-O-Wisp episode for
No,
that? Oh.
I was doing it as in facetious.
Ew.
Doodle memory over.
Okay.
So, yeah, any realistic weapon, do enough damage to it, it'll eventually, die, bleed out, do whatever. Stay away from the bite. That's gonna suck.
Pike.
That'll work. You like using pikes and spears.
Yes. When I don't have a gun.
Yeah. You didn't win neither that way anyway.
Gun is OP. GG.
As long as you don't shoot it in the skull.
What?
Certain-
Shoot in the skull?
Yeah,
I
certain
thought you-
canines in the front of the head, it's actually very thick. And
Oh, that it would be able to like bounce off.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
would do headshots like that
Bears
would
can
be-
handle up to a 45 in the forehead.
Yeah.
yeah, certain dogs can, deflect that right off. I mean, it'll do damage. It'll hurt like hell, but it won't necessarily
And
pierce.
that bats in their
So you're
belfry.
saying headshot is not the way to go with those type of animals.
When you're hunting an animal, though, I mean, you're not looking for the headshot anyway. You want to pierce the lungs, from what I understand.
Oh, I thought the heart.
Usually it's behind the shoulder of the front legs.
Because I used to do archery, and I wanted to go bow hunting in the worst way. There was a guy talking to me about it, and he said, you pass the arrow through the lungs.
Yeah. Isn't that where the heart is though?
Bro, I don't know.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, it makes sense. It's where my heart is.
Yeah.
Somewhere around the lungs. But, like,
Yeah.
Unless you're in one of those weird movies where they're like, by the way,
Well,
birth defect, my heart's on the other side.
do you want to? Oh, true. That might actually be true about animals. Yeah, because you want to try to take it down so it's not like suffering or whatever. Like the best way to
right.
do that. Yeah. Because like that's the problem. Like if you shoot and you miss, like it's gonna run away with the shot in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, something like the heart, though, that's a very small target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see the lungs, I guess, being better because it's wide, like further, more area to
It
hit.
would collapse,
Yeah.
suffocate really fast.
Yeah. That would be sad. Lost our PETA people. If we had any.
That's how hunting works.
Yeah.
Deer are delicious.
I
Way.
No, they're a little salty, man.
love eating Bambi.
Yeah,
Give
Bambi.
me-
Thumper's good too.
Give me some fish of the sea.
I like some old snapper. Hey.
Fish of the sea. I'll eat flounder too. Little Mermaid won't have a friend anymore though.
Yeah. Oh. That's sad.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
He
I don't
could
know.
li-
Under the sea. Oh my god, I'm in a hot water.
Actually, no, he can live. I'd rather shrimp over lobster or crab.
Yeah, I'm a cheap date when it comes to seafood, man.
I love crab.
Hey, we did our gatekeeping near the end of the episode, so there you go. You're welcome, person that talked about too much gatekeeping in the beginning.
Shit was a year ago.
I'm still salty.
We're still holding on.
My salted levels, my doctor said they need to get checked out, and I'm still salty.
Dead Sea, the saltiest place on earth,
Mhm.
right next to Andrew.
Yep. You can
Or
call it-
McDonald's
You
fries.
can call it the dead me.
Guys out there, we 100% understand we did not go crazy in depth with Dogman, but you guys got to understand that if we did, we'd be here for like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Dogman has an incredible amount of information out there, and this was a brief overview just to give you guys some. And we do recommend you going out and actually researching Dogman on your own because it is super interesting.
Yeah, I kind of left it vague because there is such a strong presence on Facebook as well as the thing you were going to link to. There's like 300 episodes some guy did for Dogman of like a podcast or something like that. So he like
I really try to. When we do research for this, and I've not listened to a single other podcast
yeah.
pertaining to cryptids. I feel like that'd be like biting, you know.
Oh yeah, because I don't want to
Yeah.
use
I mean, I understand.
something they found.
I understand
right?
every
Yeah.
post is a repost of a repost,
Yeah.
but I don't want to repost other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
repost the shit you put on Facebook though. Hey,
Because like I don't I don't want to there's like some terminology where like you'll think of an idea and be like, "Oh, this is such a great idea," but it's not really yours. It's just something you remembered. You listened
Yeah.
to.
As far as I'm concerned, anything I find on any sort of wiki, which
Okay, yeah,
not my go-to, but
Yeah.
I do it.
research.
That's fair game. If you post it in a public place like Facebook, that's fair game research. I just don't go for other podcasts.
I'm not the because it's hard to find like a wizard old person that would tell stories.
I
about...
really feel like I'd be, whether consciously or subconsciously, far too tempted to utilize their wording, especially if they worded something really well.
Yeah, or if it was a very funny joke.
I don't rip off jokes, but like when it came to like facts and research and description,
Yeah.
like I feel like I may or may not recycle that. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to cause any bad blood with any other podcasts.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
rather do as much research by myself as possible rather than going off of all that too.
I bet insert CJ's noise. Yeah. That's Svandrew 2.0.
2.0.
And we made you do that online research, boy. What time it is?
Well, if it exists, it exists on the internet somewhere.
It's true.
And if not, B will make it.
I exist.
Exactly.
I exist on the internet.
I primarily exist on the internet.
I kind of exist on the internet.
Where are we? Oh, is this thing real?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay.
Big, real big wolf. That it happens.
I can see a wolf getting to that size, but like standing up, and my dogs stand up on their hind legs, but only to when they have something to lean on, like a person or couch or something. Like,
What if it's like some like anomaly? You know, like there's us and then there's Yao Ming.
yeah, like it has some strong ass legs that it can stand its whole body up for a few seconds.
I mean, a lot of times in nature, when animals feel threatened, they make themselves look as large as possible.
Yeah, but like bears are able to do that because their body are built that way, right?
I've seen dogs stand on their hind legs for brief periods,
Doesn't have to be long, but enough to scare some people.
Yeah, but like
and I've seen dogs smile too. My mom,
Yeah.
oh,
my mom's
dog.
pit bull smiles sometimes. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, my dog.
My
smiles.
boxer smiled.
Yeah,
He was a happy puppy.
My Labrador smiles. Whenever I see her, because I smile at her and taught her to smile. Come on, like smile for me. It's looked like she's gonna bite your head off, but she's like, "Arr."
I think it could be real. I think it's just a really big wolf. I've had somebody show me a picture of her wolf mixes. Those dogs, she was 6 foot, and those dogs were above her head.
Are there black wolves in Minnesota though?
I
I
don't
mean, I
if
know
there's-
they're
don't-
they're in Idaho
Michigan. Isn't this thing Michigan?
or Michigan.
Michigan,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, I'm such an idiot.
Well, Michigan's so close to Canada that I don't see it would be too far of a stretch of something coming down.
Could be.
Well, I mean, like, there's black wolves are out there in Idaho along with some gray wolves.
Yeah.
Maybe timber wolves. The timber
But
wolves hang
then
out
you're asking what part of Michigan? Are you saying the hand part? Or are you saying the little
the
fucking-
UP.
Yeah.
I mean,
And because I knew someone that was from Michigan. Shout out to Dell. Apparently, it's a common staple of describing where you're from is you put out your hand and you point. Since Michigan looks like a hand.
oh, okay.
So you're like, oh, I'm from this part of Michigan. And you're like pointing in at the spot in your hand. And you're like, what? But that's like, anyone from Michigan's like, yep, that's what we do.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of family from there, and I've never once heard that.
It must be, were they from the little doobie thing, or are they from the hand?
A lot of them are from the Upper Peninsula.
That little strip part? Like, because it's separated by the Great
Yeah.
Lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, hand people, they know. They're like hand people.
Okay,
Yeah. It's just,
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's real?
Oh, for this thing? Like,
Yeah.
I can see a bigger version of a wolf or something like that, but like the fact that it supposedly walks around on its hind legs, right? More often than it does when it's whatever. Like, I don't see what purpose it would serve. Other like sure, intimidation or whatever, but like just everyday common walking around.
It doesn't really just walk around on its hind legs. Like in the initial story, it was on all fours until it got shot at.
Yeah. But like smirking rather than running away from like bullets.
Doesn't know what a gun is, probably.
If it's smart enough that it's smirking at the person.
You never know.
Maybe that's a bit of a fish story.
Like
Could be.
because he was fishing.
Hey.
Who's the dad joke now, buddy?
Ah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, that was such a stupid one. I'm gonna look in this direction now. Whatever.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'd be down to believe there's like a really big wolf out there menacing people and occasionally rising up on its back legs.
Yeah.
As sort of like a threat.
I don't-
There's really nothing crazy out of the ordinary other than like
just a big wolf. In
maybe
Michigan.
the description of its eyes.
Oh, blue.
I don't know if wolves.
I could see.
Do wolves come with blue eyes?
I could see. Yes, I could see.
Okay.
I could see it, yeah.
I can see a variant of a dog or wolf-like thing being there. I don't know if it's to the point of what it is, but I'll go with yeah on this one. Like not. It seems it's not so much of a stretch that it wouldn't seem plausible, right?
Gotcha.
Because like Dogman, the research I did, it was like it comes out every 10 years, right? So it's got like a time gate to it. Like it says like it's not really aggressive. It doesn't attack people unless it's cornered or something like that. Like it's not like a traditional like werewolf. Oh, I'm just gonna be feral and coming at you and like whatever.
Right.
It's got that like idea of like staying away from humans, being like kind of Bigfoot-esque, like not wanting to be in society. And it's weird that like stories are like every 10 years, supposedly. Like
And
that's
it's
what
weird, it's
pops
not-
up. Yeah,
Usually when they say every 10 years, it's on a 0. This one is on a 7.
yeah,
Every 10 years and every, like, 97, 87.
Oh.
So it's not, it doesn't go like people are just like, oh, every 10 years on the dot.
So like, is it a curse that happens every 10 years? Is the question.
Could be.
Like instead of being like out every full moon, right? It's a person that has 9 years of humanity and then 1 year of werewolf, or not werewolf, but Dogman. It'd be that's like a interesting like little thing to it, like a spin in that sense.
Like a Wendigo curse.
Yeah,
What happens if it's a leap year?
leap years every 4 years, man.
I know, does that extend the time frame of it being?
I don't know. Well, is it using our calendar clock? I guess
Oh.
is the question.
Maybe the Mayan one?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, because this thing, like, it's not tied. What you said, it wasn't really tied to stuff. It just was some guy that made up. Like you said, like I saw it in 1930 something, 37,
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 1987 prank radio
87. Yeah.
show, and then the guy was talking about, I believe it said 1937. It could have been 38. That's when he saw it.
Yeah. But like I found it funny that it was just that 10-year gap is just consistent.
Yeah.
Maybe with that radio show, they were like, "Hey, I saw the thing, but let's tell them it's a prank because I don't want anyone to call me crazy."
Yeah. In the 30s too. Yeah, that would make sense.
I'm the only one that saw this, and I feel like a whack job. I'm gonna say it's a prank, and then everyone else is like, "Dude, bro, we seen it."
Yeah.
Hmm.
But a person, then it's got to be it's definitely has to be either family genetics or something, or trans through something because
Right.
someone would not live for like 70 plus years.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, I mean, that covers
Yeah.
it.
If you guys have any questions for us, you can email us at cryptotechnical@gmail.com.
Yes.
If you want to talk to us, you can reach out to us at Barrenland Stew. Andrew also has a Twitter.
Yes. Bearded Andrew. Andrew Beard.
Cryptid Beard.
Cryptid Beard.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I can't even. We'll just say Bearland Stew, and then you'll find me through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk to us directly through
Mhm.
Discord. Please come interact with us on our actual channel in there. Come have a chat with us.
yeah.
You can actually get to our Discord through the pinned link at the top of our Twitter.
Yeah.
There's our Facebook group, which has been picking up. We've had a bunch of new
Yes.
people join, and people are starting to shitpost with us, which is fantastic.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's it.
Actually,
Yeah.
you know,
Like,
when that the grid that we have when we go with that Cassie made, we should actually have her put a section when we actually agree when these things are either yes real or not real. All three of us never really agree all
Well,
that
I mean,
often.
Cassie works hard enough.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I know.
And like we definitely had something in the beginning that like we dropped off where we gave these cryptids, if they were classes.
Yeah.
But we stopped it. And I like that
Yeah.
idea. I don't know if I'd like go back and just
What like where they're aligned?
yeah.
Yeah, the
Like
alignments.
so we said like this would definitely be like a warrior tank version or something. Like this is like a archer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like giving it like
No, we were doing alignments
like,
last time.
like chaotic neutral.
Oh, alignments. We could do alignments too. That's fine. I think that would be something we'd have to catch up on, though. I think there's I think we only did it for like 2 people, like the puck wedgie. I think is one of the ones.
We could bring that back.
Yeah.
Where would you put Dogman? I'm saying chaotic neutral.
I don't think it's chaotic though, because it doesn't attack people.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just true neutral.
Yeah,
Just
like
kind of
it-
does what it does.
Like
Yeah.
it leaves. It's not hostile until you come at it. It's just trying to
It's just
live
trying to
its life.
survive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live its best life.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's not good natured or lawful natured. So yeah, I guess I'd just put it as neutral because it's living off the land and just leave me the hell.
Right on. All right. I guess that's for us then, guys.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. Bye. It's fabulous.